All right. Here we go for Tarot in the Shadows. Let's see what wants to come out tonight. On one side of the table, we have somebody who had become very overwhelmed in the past. Somebody got freaked out because the situation became very exhausting. Somebody's become exhausted in the recent past. In the current energy, the same one. Where is this person now? Right now, oh, they're making changes. They're doing things different. All that stuff that exhausted them, getting rid of it one by one. Yeah, somebody had a lot going on. And for that reason, right now, they're getting rid of it all. Anything that brought in feelings of being overwhelmed or exhaustion being removed at this time. What's working for you, whether you know it or not, but probably is not working, not aware of it, is that you don't know where this path takes you. And you're kind of like leaving it open so Spirit can just reveal some things to you. There's certain things you don't know. It's like what you don't know won't hurt you, okay? It's difficult right now for you to make a decision, make a choice. It's difficult for you to see through illusions. It's difficult for you to see the path forward right now. You're receiving some news. There's going to be some good news coming in. Not really expecting it, but it's coming. There's good news coming in for you. It's an invitation. I hear it's an invitation. There's an invitation coming in that's going to be good for you. I hear don't let the energy of all those things that overwhelmed you cloud your ability to perceive a good thing when it's here. Something's going to be returning to your life, and the guidance is to accept it. It comes with good news. It's going to make you very happy. It is going to make you begin to feel those feelings of love. It's a situation that serves you. Interesting. Ever since you became overwhelmed and you started cutting out these overwhelming things one by one, you've really been in an energy of cooperating with what the universe is guiding you to do. Somebody was having an experience with a fire sign person. And interestingly enough, somebody's going to be switching from a partnership or an experience with a fire sign person to a water sign person. I see that. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table. I have another deck for the other side of the table.
in the past, the other side of the table, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody was working on building their own self up. Interesting, because that's a common energy for both sides of the table. Being cooperative with the flow, being cooperative with what spirit shows. And now on the other side of the table, this person is finding peace. Somebody is finding peace here. Moving into a more peaceful headspace, making peace with situations as they have unfolded, and making good on their promise to themselves to enhance their life and make things better for themselves. What this person may not know that they is working for them right now is what? It is that, what do we have? This Queen of Pentacles comes through as a person who knows their worth and value. So I feel like this person, first off, they saw somebody else who appreciated their worth and value. And they said, well, I could live a better life like that. I could be respected. There's no reason why I shouldn't be respected, well protected, well paid, well cared for. Somebody is finding their self in this journey to find peace. They're finding themselves. Continuing with the other side of the table. Right now, what's difficult is they're trying to figure out how to make a return. Somebody here is trying to figure out how to make a return. I feel like while they've been gone, finances have improved. Their energy has improved. I see that they've been building their self up. Like I said, they've been building their self up. They've been building up their value, their worth. They've been finding peace with things that there's nothing they can do about. Things that they used to fight and be in their head about. Things they didn't want to face in the past. They're finally facing those things now. This person is surrounded by pure positive energy. Somebody here has surrounded themselves by pure positive energy. Somebody has a very influential Leo energy around them as well, that is helping them to keep their vibe up, I hear. I also see that this person is gaining a lot of clarity. Where things were hidden in the past to this person, they're seeing the light now. They're starting to make sense of a lot of things. Somebody's starting to see clearly now. They're starting to feel better. They have good news to share. I feel like they'll be contacting you with it. What this person is being pushed to do right now is safeguard what they've built so far and be a little bit emotionally detached from the situations that are happening so that they can stay clear, so that they can continue to see the path forward clearly, because this person has long-sighted vision. They have long-sighted vision. They could see far into the future. They can see far into the future, and they can see that their path is a good path. They can see how they're being guided. They can see how spirit is leading them forward. This person's been through a lot of pain in the past, and they're being guided to remember the lessons of the past, but not to let the lessons restrict them. Don't be restricted to the past, because the past is just that. It's the past. This person's done a lot of work to get themselves in a better headspace and a better vibration. There's some sort of big change happening in this person's life. There's a blooming. I hear blooming. They're blooming right now. In the past, I see that this person was very much in a healing phase. Somebody had been in a strong and powerful healing phase with the Four of Swords there. They were healing. They were alone for a while, meditating, getting spirit messages. Expanding their consciousness. And it came after either being rejected or rejecting an opportunity that came their way. They knew they needed to guard themselves from some pain, some sadness. I see that it was very difficult for them to do because there was a lot of emotional attachment there. But like I said, this person has found a way to find peace, which meant emotionally detaching from the situation. Yeah, there was a whole lot of emotion going on with this person before. Their emotions were out of control, and those out of control emotions they were having had them feeling confined, stuck, imprisoned. Back to the other side of the table, this person's also been working on themselves, but before that, before they could work on themselves, they had to pull back their energy from different places they were invested, because remember, this person felt very overwhelmed in the past. Yes, this person had what looked like wish fulfillment for them, and they had what they saw to be a golden opportunity in their hand. But I heard that came to an end. It was part of their leveling up. The situation came to completion. Why? Because the truth was revealed. I see that woman pointing her finger, and somebody was cast away. This person cast somebody away because they got some upsetting news, and they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. They could feel it coming. For someone, this person became overwhelmed because the truth was revealed about how somebody was spreading their energy too thin, invested in too many things with too many people. Yeah. See, on one side of the table, this person is overwhelmed. On the other side of the table, this person is over here entertaining too many options. There's one too many in this mix. There was someone here tending to them. And it was interesting because I see here in the past, this one is tending over here, trying to make something work, right? But the head is not facing, like this person is spirit trying to speak to this person. And it's interesting because this person was here to teach this person. I feel like this is this person over here. Notice how on both sides that person has their hands reaching up. So I definitely feel like this is this person on the first side of the table. And they were very busy trying to tend to this energy. But this person had something going on over here. Yet there was not a connection there either. These two didn't have a connection. This one didn't feel connected to either of these two, but this one felt connected to this one. And for that reason, the situation became very overwhelming. Too much work to do and not enough reciprocation. Somebody had too much work to do and not enough reciprocation. So in the current energy, this person here, it's like anything that make them feel like they're overwhelmed, taking on too much for others, doing too much to overextend themselves, they're pulled their energy back. And because they've slain, they see here there's only 5. In the other one there was 9. So 4 things were already removed now. Those 4 things removed, there's someone over here who wants to come back in the current energy. This one wants to come back. I had to take my anchor up and go, but I want to return. Okay. At the same time, this person realizes, but I had to take my anchor up and I had to go. So they're making peace with the fact that even though they want to go back, they had to go. Like there was no choice, because this person right here, I heard, is on a headhunting mission. This person ain't waiting for permission. They're saying, you got to go. You think you can attack me? You think you're going to block me? You think you're going to take from me? You think you're going to use me? You got to go. You got to go. What was working for this person was their intuition was on point. And what was working for this person was this person following their intuition showed this person their value. This person following their intuition and doing the difficult thing to close out the cycles, even though they didn't know where it was going to take them, gave this person an inspiration, a model, an example. Because remember, this person was entertaining the wrong things and not looking at what was actually there in service to them. I also see that this person, what's working for them is now they have time where they're by themselves and they have to focus on themselves. They have to be responsible for themselves. They have to choose to build themselves up. They have to choose to do what's right for themselves. Now, on this side of the table, this person is having a difficult time, because they feel unconditional love for this person. That's why they were there tending. And this person, like I said, their big challenge is they want to go back. They lay in their bed with the memory of what was, with hopes of returning. Somebody here is really reminiscing, thinking about the past. This person is unconditionally loving. So here, the big challenge is there's 2 people who really don't get over one another, even though they're away from one another at the time. They can't let go of thinking of one another. This person over here is ready to try some new things. They have all this energy in them, just ready to go, ready to explode. They are going to be getting some good news. This person over here, they're finally seeing the light of what they let go of. So this person over here is also seeing the power that this person has to create opportunities. This one over here realizes that this person has a very powerful and explosive energy. If they give them positivity, that positivity will be exponentially multiplied. If they give them negativity, this person will exponentially multiply that negativity. If this person gives them BS, the BS will be blown completely up. I'm just saying. Because whatever they're feeding to this person will be exponentially multiplied, is what I hear. So there's energy there. Somebody realizes now that they need to come correct. Because if they don't come correct, then the energy gets turned back on them and they get checked. This person is being guided to accept the return of the other person. This person is being guided to communicate with that one. This one is watching. Pay attention and observe. Communicate with this one over here. This one's being told it's time for you to reach out. Instead of just sitting there on the fence watching, you've got to reach out to that person over there. You've been sitting here watching and waiting, protecting what you have, right? And that's okay to protect what you have. But you need to reach out to this person over here because this person over here did something that was very powerful to assist you. So when you reach out to this one, you accept the communication from this one. You're going to allow this person to speak what's on their mind, say what's on their heart. That will be coming calm, cool, and collected. They're sitting in the Queen of Swords energy. They're not coming all emotionally distraught, and they're not coming emotionally imbalanced. They're coming from a place of cool, calm, and collected. But there's a knowing that I've got to tell them. I just got to tell them something. That I heard the message. I paid attention to what you said to me. I understand now what you've been trying to say. But notice this person is looking over there and this person is looking the other way. Still thinking about the past, still remembering. But this one is watching and waiting. Well, this is interesting because it says that this person will be receiving a message from this person, and this person has gone through a complete change, a complete transformation. I want to know a little bit more about the death card for this person. It's the Emperor. This person has found a way to set boundaries, honor boundaries. So where they were, had too many things going on, they're not doing all that no more. This person is also trusting their intuition, and where they weren't looking at the one that was tending to them, now they're focused on one. This one is looking at someone now. They weren't before, remember? They weren't looking at each other. Okay. For someone, this person in this image represents a spirit, an ancestor who's not in physical anymore, that was trying to help by bringing these two together. But notice that both of them had to change. Their colors are different. This one in the past, I'm not the best with colors, but right here, this one is telling me that this person had to heal their willingness and their determination to go for what they want. This one had to heal some heart pains. I see that they've both changed. This one that had to heal their heart pains, they finally grounded a lot of that out, and they finally feel safe and protected. Black is a color of grounding and protection. This person here who was trying to do everything through action, they're finally finding balance, that everything comes and it needs to be reciprocal. And they're not just acting according to the perception of others. They're paying attention to both sides of their own persona. So that's interesting. And one more about that side of the table. Queen of Wands, yeah. This person is going to be making a move because they're inspired. This person is excited. They've got good news in their hand. That Sun card right now is looking like that flower that they had. And so they want to tell about all the joy and the happiness and the power that they found to the other person, because this other person influenced that, okay? Knight of Wands, yeah, they're going to be, again, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, yeah, they know exactly what to do, and they will be following through on that. So somebody's going to be making their way back to you, babe. That's what I see there. Let's go ahead and clarify the Witch of Water on the other side of the table. She's clarified by the Seven of Earth. So we say she is receiving some love. She's going to be very happy. The Seven of Earth is like, this is what you've been waiting for. Somebody says, I've been keeping myself isolated just for this opportunity. So somebody's been keeping themselves to themselves because they could sense this opportunity was coming. This opportunity, this is when the other person contacts you. I said the other person was charged with communicating that they need to reach out. Well, this is when it happens. The arrows of love will be flying. What else? This time, this person is ready. They're bringing something to invest. This communication This invitation involves some sort of gift, some sort of opportunity. And because the thoughts and the connection is real and it's still active, then this person is paying attention. Like they're catching this one's attention. They're catching your attention if that's you. Wow. And the Empress energy. Being respected because this is something of your own creation. So somebody's wish fulfillment is coming into manifestation. And part of the reason why is because you completely stayed in your unconditional love energy for it. You know, you didn't give up. You had to take a difficult path. And when you got overwhelmed, you said, okay, I'm going to take a step back for now. I got to take a step back because my energy just ain't right now. Somebody realized they had to take a step back in order to get their energy right before they try to continue forward. Somebody taking a step back turns out to be a real blessing, because on that taking a step back, that's where the other person finally began to see the light. Yeah, the other person finally began to see the light. And it made them, the absence made this person really think about their presence and what it meant to them. They looking at the old pictures, the old memories in their head, the conversations, the words that were said, and they're reflecting back. Looking back at the past, at what it was. So, who are you? Who's on the other side of the table? Which side of the table are you on? Were you the one who came through with the Dark Goddess Tarot with these cards? Or were you the one that came through with the Tarot of Mystical Moments with these images? Which side of the table did you sit on? I see $10 from the PR Princess. Thank you, love. Fear is high. Let's get a message for my beautiful PR Princess. Do you have a specific question? If you do, please put it in right away. I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. What's up, Norma Jean? Mimi? So thankful and grateful you could be here. Mimi says she's the second one. Okay. I see Norma Jean's resonating. Ruby, it's a $10 donation. And yes, you can. I see Norma Jean's finding resonance right away with this message. Risk, welcome to the channel. Mimi says she needed the reading at this time. So let me see. I'm looking for PR Princess. Mimi, go ahead and send a donation if you want to get your personal question answered. Otherwise, the free reading, I just gave it. I give free readings every time I do a video. You realize that, right? So if you want a personal question, then go ahead and send that donation in, and I'll love to do that for you. If you're looking for something free, you just got it in the free reading. That's how it works. Just checking my phone. See if anybody already sent their donation and I didn't see it. Okay. Only one I see is PR Princess. I'm not seeing your question. So she says fear is high. So let me see what's going on for PR Princess. I'm just going to pull some cards. Being guided to use for you the Dark Goddess Tarot. Send your donations in, ladies. I'd love to read your answers for you. But as far as free work, I'm only allowed to do for free what Spirit guides me to. They say I do too much for free, and it's creating an imbalance in the karmic scales. So the universe is like, unless we tell you, there's a fee for this. So, PR Princess. This has to do, first off, with your heart chakra energy. This has to do with your home. They're saying you're in this phase where it's pulling back your energy, safeguarding your heart, safeguarding yourself. Okay. And why is that? Because you feel like there's a group here, and I feel like you either want to be part of the group. What is it? Is it a want to be part of the group? Okay. You feel like there's one too many. You feel like there's one too many here. You feel like there's one too many here. So someone's got to go. It should be 2 and 2. It should only be 2 involved on both sides of the table. That's what you feel like. What is the source of this fear? What is the source of this fear? Where is this fear truly coming from? It's coming from justice. Oh, karmic. I'm hearing karmic retribution. Things coming full cycle. And what's the guidance for PR Princess? The guidance for you is the Queen of Cups. Okay. Your intuition already showed you what it was. You know what you need to do. It's important for you to follow through. Okay. There's this energy of rocking the boat and letting something go, but being afraid of where that leaves you. I feel like you've got these emotions and you haven't wanted to deal with them, but that's the way forward. You don't want to deal with your emotions. I feel like this has to do with another person involved in this situation, because we have that 3 of Pentacles there. And you don't want it to be that way. So somebody's getting cut out here. But you got a lot of love in this situation, but you don't see the way forward. Well, the way forward for you, if this person is already jumped ship, there's nothing you can do to save it. And the big thing I'm hearing is you need to find your own stability. You need to find your own stability. And I'm hearing, yeah, that's a little bit difficult for you right now because you're in this place where a lot of emotions are running through you very strongly. Very strong emotions you're coping with at this time. It's important for you to be very determined because you're attaching too much to a specific one. I hear you're attaching too much to a specific one. And something needs to be removed anyways. Okay. So that's what I have for you, PR Princess. Thank you, Ruby R, for your $19.99. I don't know what ZAR is. Hold on, I'm curious. Let me see. Give me a second. Wow, your $19.99 ZARs is $1.45 US. So thank you for your donation. That is not nearly enough for free reading, but I'm gonna give you one card anyways, Ruby. It's $10 US minimum donation, just so you know. $1.50 is not $10, but Spirit said to give it, so I'm gonna give it to you. She said, "When out, hi, when will I find proof about this third party in my marriage and what will happen, please?" The proof you'll find within a week, between a week and a month. And 8 of Cups, what will happen? You're going to detach and move on. So that's what I have for you, Ruby. That's what I have for you. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you for being tuned in, tapped and turned on. No, Spirit did hook it up. Norma Jean's like, "Oh, you're lovely." I'm sitting here like, "Oh, Spirit Come on, just hook it up. Yeah, they did. They were like, just do it for her. They were like, you don't understand the difference of the money over there. We told you $10, but just give it to her. I'm like, okay. So that's what we did. So that's what's going on for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. I feel like I want to do another spread though. So let's do it. I'm going to do another general spread. So another free reading. Look at me, so generous. Just giving away free readings. I'm going to do a different spread here this time. What do we have? What message needs to be delivered at this time? What message needs to be delivered at this time? Okay. 10 of Wands. You've been working hard to gather, to collect, to pick some things up. You've been picking up new ways. You've been picking up, and I'm hearing you're making something beautiful with this ending. Wow. Okay. Because with this person carrying all these flowers, they're no longer growing. They're no longer growing. They're actually dying right now. It looks really pretty though. So the ending that you have is actually really beautiful. So there's a beautiful ending happening here. Show me more. Okay. King of Wands. There's a beautiful ending here. For someone, it has to do with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, masculine energy. I see that. What else? The situation had become stagnant. There's a big, like it's done. It's not moving. There's a standstill here. Yeah, in the recent past, like what you're leaving behind is the end of a situation. It's the end of a connection. There was a connection with somebody, a beautiful connection. But it's coming to an end now. What you need to know is it's coming to an end because you need to continue to take care of yourself and work on yourself. It was a beautiful connection for a minute. And you're coming into another king energy, which is the King of Swords, the female King of Swords. And just so FYI, it was the female King of Wands. So, a lot of feminine energy here. Somebody had the ending of a situation with the King of Wands, and they're going into a new experience with the King of Swords. Somebody here is the King of Swords, and you're going to be working on yourself, staying by yourself. What you're doing right now, Queen of Pentacles, taking care of you, nurturing you, healing you, growing you, minding your money, minding your family, minding your business, minding your health, minding your wealth. Somebody looking at you and they see you. I heard easy way out. You are someone's easy way out. They see you and they feel like if you, I heard they see that if they bring you any drama, any problems, any stress, you will run. You ain't got no problem with getting up and out and leaving a situation. You have no problem with walking away. You have no problem with leaving the stress and the drama. That's how somebody's seeing you. Somebody says, that person, if I'm going to go over there to them, then I can't, like, if I come and I disturb their whole vibe they got going, they're going to take off. They won't stick around for it. In other words, I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit. No, as a matter of fact, I'd rather be with me, not with nobody, if it means taking your bullshit. That's what somebody's saying. Yeah, you're like, I'm going to stay in my power. I'm going to honor my boundaries. I'm going to respect myself because I'm the boss here. If I accept it, then it's going to ride. If I don't, it's going to fly. It's got to go if I say so. But if I choose to allow it, that's because it's respecting my and appreciating who I am, where I'm at, and what my boundaries are. Well, something's falling apart, and there's not really anything you could do to stop it. Something false, something that you love, or someone that loves you This is happening. So I'm going to look at both sides of the table in this, because something is falling apart and somebody's trying to stop it from happening. They think if they wrap their arms around it and hold on to it, it's not going to crumble. But in a minute, this lady is going to be sitting there holding on to a pile of dirt. So on one side of the table, the Tower is talking about the Page of Wands. Watching, observing, looking for an opportunity, looking for information, sending an invitation, seeing how you're going to react. On the other side of the table, oh, that somebody's in their power. Somebody's trying to see if they could find a wedge to get in with you, to come with you, to be around you. I feel like somebody's looking for a way to approach, looking for an opportunity, trying to find the right answer, the right approach, because you're standing in your power. What you need to know about this situation is temperance. Interesting. You're going to be getting to know this person. You will be getting to know this person. It is a matter of divine timing. What else? Your guidance. You are the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. You can't make a wrong choice. So it's like you already know if your value, your worth, your boundaries are being honored and respected, and you know if they're not. So don't play like you like something if you don't, and don't play like you're okay with something if you're not. Honor your boundaries. Stay there. I feel like the big thing isn't even about the other person. It's about you. Are you ready for this? I feel like somebody thinks you might be afraid of them. I do. Oh, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. This is completely about a love connection. This is totally about a love connection. Somebody's having this experience with an Aries person. If you're having this experience with the Aries person, the guidance for you is the Chariot. It's time for some movement. It's time for something to change. Move on. Okay. Somebody's having this experience with a Sagittarius person. If you're having this experience with the Sagittarius person, the guidance for you is sleep on it. Sleep on it and follow your intuition. Somebody's having this experience with a Leo person. If you're having this experience with a Leo person, the guidance for you is be very discerning, remember your truth, and don't fall for the BS. Don't be emotionally manipulated. Stick to the truth, stick to the facts, and only the facts. You guys, it's time for you to play lawyer in this. Excuse me. Somebody's having this experience with a Virgo. And if you're having this experience with the Virgo, the guidance for you is let go and keep it moving. Somebody is having this experience with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. If this is you, the guidance for you is Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is shifting in your favor. Go for your fortune. Go for your prosperity. Go for your abundance. And what you've already closed out, leave it closed out. Somebody's having this experience with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this is a feminine, masculine energy. So she could be a boss. She could be a supervisor. She could be a manager. She's somebody who's very intellectual, who always acts from what they know. This person's gathered a lot of wisdom. You know, this person has a very strong mind. Okay. And if this is you, the Eight of Pentacles, go with the transformation and make it work. Oh, okay. Whoa. All right. Somebody's having this experience with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine, masculine. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine, masculine. The King of Wands, the female King of Wands. If this is you, the guidance is, whoa, the Devil. You got to deal with your own shadow aspects. Okay. That's what I have for this next reading. I feel like I'm going to do, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to do one more free reading for you all today. If it's yours, I see y'all putting comments in the box. Which one? Yeah, either one of them could do a lot of overtime. Norma Jean asked, do they do a lot of overtime? It could, either one of them could be somebody who does a lot of overtime. I'm just saying. Because they're both masculine and feminine energies. So that means they know exactly what they're doing. And when they're determined and they're on something, and nothing's going to slow them down. We're going to get another experience here. I'm going to use the Dark Goddess Tarot for this experience. And this will be my last free reading for tonight. So let's see what's going on in the shadows. Show me who you are. Show me who they are. Let's see. For the Four of Earth, you are someone's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Here, you are pulling your energy back. You're focused on yourself. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting your wealth. You've learned what it's like to spread yourself thin, and you're not doing that again. There's someone here who's keeping secrets from you. You can feel that somebody's keeping information back from you. They're only telling you certain things that they want you to know. Somebody's having this experience with the Virgo. There's a Virgo energy here. Yes, somebody is being very careful to cover their steps. I also hear that somebody here usually will tell a whole lot of details, very detailed and specific answers. But lately, they've been cutting it short. And that's telling you that there's something going on. Now I'm also seeing that these tables could be turned. Yes. That you're not the one, you're the one holding back information, not telling how you really feel, and the other person can tell. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. You, the one watching. Yeah, you right there. You're holding back a lot of feelings. You're not telling somebody what you really think, what you really feel. But the other side of the table, somebody can sense, somebody knows. They already know. They're not going to know. They're going to know. They're not going to know. Yeah, they're going to know. The star is at the bottom. So you don't want somebody to know that you got a lot of feelings for them, but you're just trying to protect your heart. Yeah, well, they already know that. Yeah, you're protecting your heart because you went through some difficult ending that had you have to deal with your own feelings, your own emotions. Like, there was nobody there to help you. There was nobody there to support it. You had to do it all by yourself. You did. You had to find balance for yourself. You had to get it together. What you need to know is temptation is coming in. You really want this, and you know you want this. And it's like anytime you get the chance to have anything you want, you start to attach all your fears to it. Somebody's fears are the problem. Fears because of what has happened in the past. Here we have again that masculine, feminine, fire energy. Somebody's going to be having an experience with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's having this experience definitely with the Capricorn as well. There's also another Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, somebody's going to be taking action on what they know, even though they know that you're they know that you're not telling them everything about how you feel, but they're going to make them move. They're going to make their way towards you. You actually want to give more to this situation. You want to invest here. You know, somebody could be really good for you. You know, an experience could be really good for you. You know, somebody wants to, somebody really just simply wants to invest in a reading. Somebody really simply wants to invest in a class, an intuitive training class. Somebody wants to invest in a class of astrology. Somebody wants to invest in a Reiki class. Somebody wants to invest in a shadow master class. I don't know what a shadow master class is. You could put it in the comments if that's you. I see that you're going to be doing this. So it's about the healing art. Excuse me. Somebody sees you. Yeah, this person sees you as very inquisitive. Whoever you're having this experience with, they see you as very inquisitive. Like, you ask a lot of good questions. You ask a lot of good questions and you want to know a lot. I feel like you're kind of pulling your energy back and you're safeguarding your heart, because you may be asking a lot of questions, but this person ain't really giving you all the answers. They're not telling you everything. They're talking around the answers, kind of avoiding giving the answers. They're saying just wait. You don't want to wait. You don't want to wait, but they're saying just wait. Okay. So if you've submitted an application for information, you're going to be getting the information within a week. Somebody's going to be making a decision within a week about what course to undertake or what school to go with. Somebody's going to be knowing, somebody is going to be getting some assistance to make this happen from a Virgo person. I do see that. What else? Yeah, you're manifesting anything you need to make this happen, especially as it pertains to healing arts. That's coming to you. You're manifesting all the help you need for the healing arts. Somebody is going to be getting an offer come into them that they've been waiting for, where this person is going to be generous. They're going to be contacting you. Somebody wants to be generous with you. They want to talk to you. They want to treat you well. Somebody who thinks that you are very beautiful, and they like your spirituality, and they've been waiting for an opportunity, and they can't really get you off their mind. They feel like this experience, this connection is divinely guided. And so even though you pulled your energy back, I feel like this person's going to be reaching out to you. And this is something you manifested. Two of Fire. I feel like you and this person both think about each other, even though you're at a distance. Again, there's a strong sexual attraction there for somebody. Definitely. The Lovers card coming out for someone. There's a Gemini energy here. This is a decision, a head over heart decision, a decision in love that makes a very important, like, has very long reaching repercussions. Ace of Water. Somebody is going to be choosing a new love. Somebody's going to be choosing to say yes. Okay. And the Six of Air. And as soon as the nerves, the insecurities, the doubts come up, they're going to remember that they manifested this. Somebody's been waiting for this opportunity. They're manifesting it. And whenever the doubts get triggered, they're going to remember that they manifested it. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. So the situation is finding movement that hadn't been in motion before. It wasn't in motion because somebody had to heal their heart. Somebody was protecting their energy. Somebody was getting themselves back together. They had to deal with their own fears. They had to deal with their dark past. They had to deal with a situation that was very disappointing. There was a very powerful connection, but it was a false contract. It was a connection. It was a trauma bond. Somebody is releasing a trauma bond, and they are going to be connecting with a different energy. Now, I feel like this different energy you're going to be connecting with has been waiting for you to release this trauma bond. But they've been sitting back watching and knowing that you'll do the work, that you're getting there, that you're doing what you need to do. And they've been respecting that space. I feel like at the core of your heart, you've been hoping this person will wait for you. Yeah, there was some motion. Somebody ran. I feel like I see that somebody ran. They had a wish fulfillment and a new opportunity that was a golden opportunity. And somebody ran. They weren't willing to attach emotionally. They were afraid. Because they have been hurt before. And some of this fear came out in anger. Yeah. Oh boy. So somebody's having this experience with a Sagittarius. If this is you, the guidance for you is the Wheel of Fortune. The energy is changed. The energy is different. Don't go looking for the old energy and this new energy, because the past has come to a close. Things are better now. Things are getting better. Somebody's having this experience with a Capricorn, and if this is you, the Five of Water, it's going to be difficult, but you're going to have to let it go. This person is still in the middle of healing their heart. Now is not the time. Don't approach them yet. Yeah, you're going to want to approach you're going to want to approach them, or they're going to want to approach you. But look, you still dealing with some emotions. You ain't finished processing that yet. Somebody's having this experience with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, again with the feminine, masculine energy. And if this is you, then the guidance for you is the Fool. Let it go. Start a new journey. Got to start fresh. In other words, if you're bringing any old baggage from past experiences to it, it's not going to work. You got to make sure you start fresh, as though you're just getting to know each other, as though you're just barely introducing yourself to one another. Somebody's having this experience with a Virgo. And if this is you, the guidance for you is wait on it. Give it 4 more weeks or 4 more months. Give it time. Spirit's going to give you the go-ahead. You'll have a sign. But it's not time yet. This person, again, they're still trying to learn some things. They're not all the way ready. They're trying to understand some things about themselves, about their past. There's some more enlightenment that's coming to them. Give them more time so that can come through. Somebody's having this experience with an Aquarius. If this is you, the guidance is communicate, but speak your truth, and you got to let the other person respond the way they're going to respond. Let this person speak their truth. One person speaking at a time. I get strongly one person at a time speaking. Not just talking on top of each other, not hearing the other person, or the other person just starts talking and you want to shut them down and like, no, that's not true. Even if what they're saying isn't true, let them say how they feel. Their feelings are valid, and how they feel is their truth. Your job is to shut up and hear how they feel. Close your mouth, hear how they feel, let them finish their whole sentence, and wait till they pause before you begin to defend yourself, speak your piece. And remember, this is not necessarily saying that it's true about your side of the table, but it's true from how their perception is. And perception is everything. Everybody doesn't see things the same way. Man, when I was married for 10 years, that's what I learned. Because I say something one way, and my ex would take it a whole nother way from how I had said it. Or they would say something, and it took a few years to figure out, like, oh, hold on, is this what you mean? Stop and ask the question before you assume that you know exactly what they mean with what they're saying. Stop and ask them, is this what you meant by that? When you said this, was this what, did I understand you correctly? All right. Somebody is having this experience with our final zodiac sign coming out is the Gemini. And if this is you, what is the guidance for you? The Hag of Air. The Hag of Air. Mean what you say what you mean, and follow through. Don't become emotionally overwhelmed. Stay in your intellect. Remember the facts. This is an energy of a judge, a lawyer. Remember the facts. This is King of Air energy. So if you're having this experience with a Gemini, they're saying, remember that the Gemini is a Gemini. And remember that if this person is in a positive energy, they will be honest, they will be clear-spoken, they will be able to say what they really think and what they really feel. But if they're not, they can use their words to try to manipulate. So remember all that. All right. Yeah. So yeah, there's been some movement here. Somebody had a wish fulfillment come in with the 9 of Water. It was golden opportunity there with the Witch of Air, the Queen of Pentacles energy. And but there was a running away because there was some fears that came up. All right, that's what I have for you. That's all for this episode. Thank you for joining me for these free readings here. Completely free for you. Unless you want a personal question, then Spirit says send me a donation, $10 US or more. I'll be back for more. And until then, check out the other free readings that I have available for you on this channel. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Ay, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.